Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I hope you guys are having a great day. If you have been paying attention to the crypto market, the last 24 hours have been very interesting. The majority of the altcoins are not able to make a decision in terms of what direction it wants to take, and that's why we are on a split decision. Some of the tokens are down about 5 to 7%, while on the other end, some have experienced a really strong inflow of cash and are up about 10 to 12%. And the driving factor behind this is just Bitcoin. You guys know that currently Bitcoin is sitting at a very critical support to ensure that it does not have a very strong sell-off. Well, that critical support is 84,000, but slowly it's actually creeping below, which is making majority of the traders become a little confused. And let me tell you one thing, in the coming time, this is going to be building up because there are some really crazy news coming out. First of all, a Russian crypto service just got away from sanctions from the US. They have been under sanctions since 2022, but this is slowly starting to ease off. And on the other end, Ripple fires back at the SEC, demands to end to crypto confusion in an explosive new letter because they want to make sure that everyone understands the case has come to an end. And Dogecoin liquidation slows down. Is the worst for Doge over? And court is finally starting to signal that we might be getting a Solana ETF very soon. Before we get into all of this, if you guys are here for the first time, you want to stay up to date with everything to do with the crypto market, XRP, Dogecoin, scroll down, tap the red subscribe button, and especially turn on your notifications so you can be up to date with the latest and the greatest news first, and drop a like on it. Let's go for a like of 41. This will just help the YouTube algorithm push the video out to more people, and more people are going to stay up to date with the crypto market. Now, first of all, I want to show you guys the Dogecoin market because this should give you perspective in terms of how well the entire crypto market is doing. So in the last 2 hours, you can see that the crypto market has definitely seen a little bit of a pullback, and Doge is doing identical. Even though we are in the weekend and the markets, or the normal stock market and the currency market and the commodities are on a little bit of a break, we can definitely see that crypto is also consolidating. It's not showing any sort of crazy move, and currently the super trend is definitely in a downtrend. And on the other end, if we look at Bitcoin, it looks very similar. It's also sitting at, that zone, which is a little bit of a downtrend. And if that downtrend carries on, we fall under 83,000. I personally feel like this time around, we might experience a really strong sell-off, especially if you just pay attention to the open interest. It's definitely in the favor of long traders. And if you guys remember, a couple of days ago, I covered this one trader, which went very, very short on Bitcoin, and their first take profit was 68,000, while their liquidation was close to 85. After that, we did receive a spike, so they must have been liquidated, but 60% of the traders are going positive, meaning a whale sale can make a huge difference, as majority of the people who are taking very strong or heavy leverage trades will be liquidated, and therefore the market will push down even harder. Another thing is this one. The US Office of Foreign Assets Control has removed the Tornado Cash crypto service from the list of sanctioned entities and eased sanctions against its Russian founder. Now, these things, or let's just say Tornado Cash crypto service, has been under sanctions ever since 2022 when the war initially started. And let's say there was no idea of this actually, the sanctions slowly being removed, because this sanction being removed will definitely have a big impact on the Russian ecosystem, because currently Russia is trying very hard to use cryptocurrency to ensure that they're able to still do trades with the countries outside, such as India and China. And if one of the entities which helps with crypto services in Russia is able to get away from sanctions in the US, obviously more trade options will definitely open up. But currently the market is definitely in a very interesting state, and seeing America and Russia actually becoming more normal will definitely help the crypto market in a positive way. Now, Ripple has submitted a direct and strongly worded response to the US SEC February 21st call for public input on crypto taxonomy rules. The letter addressed that the SEC's crypto task force criticizes the agency's past enforcement tactics and urges a return to clear, lawful regulation of digital assets. So now let's just say market fallout and push for clear regulatory framework. Now SEC has obviously dropped the case on Ripple, and it took a lot longer than it should have, but now Ripple is firing back. They want to ensure that they're able to give us a lot more clear framework as soon as possible, so other cryptocurrencies do not have to face the same problem. Now talking about Dogecoin on the other end, the liquidations have come down quite a significant amount. I mean, if you just look at the liquidations, you will realize that in the last 24 hours it's been under $1 million long and short combined together. So that should give you perspective that currently the market is definitely slowing down. So does that mean that Dogecoin now has a better potential to go explosive? That would be something we would be waiting for. And Fidelity files for Solana fund in Delaware, signals an ETF ambition, oversees 15 trillion in client assets, and now they want to ensure that they're able to get a Solana ETF up and running because there is a lot of demand from their customers and they want to invest in crypto. At the same time, Bitcoin entered a bear market, while multiple signals suggest Bitcoin is experiencing micro trend shift. For example, the inter-exchange flow pulse tracking spot and derivatives exchange flows indicates a corrective phase underway. At the same time, similarly, the MV/RV ratio shows Bitcoin momentum has shifted in a positive to negative now. The market cycle indicator also highlights early stage of Bitcoin bear market. Large investors appear cautious, actively selling into the market. I mean, they've realized over 27 million. Whales took even larger profits exceeding 260 million, while capital inflow has also sharply decreased, falling from 135 billion in December to just 4 billion. And if Bitcoin is indeed shifting trends, what's the next price level to watch? Well, several indicators say that the price where Bitcoin will slow down will be close to 66 to 69,000. And 750,000 investors bought 300,000 around 69,000, and the realized price distribution emphasizes support at 69,000. So currently there is a very strong chance that we will be seeing a little bit more pullback or sell-off before Bitcoin is able to show us more gains. And the Tether prepares for the first full audit. The reason they want to get or carry out this audit as soon as possible is they want to ensure that they're able to do as much business as possible around the whole entire world. And Senator says the US government should sell its gold and buy Bitcoin with all that money. That would be very impressive, and let's just say a lot of people are going to be very happy. At the same time, over 4.4 billion has flowed out of the spot Bitcoin ETF since February. So there's definitely a lot of uncertainty, which is causing a lot of big investors or whales to be scared of investing more into the crypto market currently. So if you ask me, I would personally just try to DCA into my favorite coin, but at the same time, this is not financial advice. This is just my personal opinion. If you're going to be putting your money into anything, make sure you do your own research. Other than that, I hope you have a great day and I'll see you soon.